Children don't always tell us what they're feeling. I mean, we've had a few videos on this already that we have to teach them emotional literacy because they just don't know words. But they're always communicating to us, right? And they're doing this through their body, tone, energy, and silence. They're saying, "Do you see me? And can you feel me?" Attunement is how we answer yes, not with words, but with empathy, awareness, and presence. It's what allows a child to feel understood without having to explain themselves. And when they feel felt, they relax because their emotions have a safe space to land. In today's episode, we'll explore what attunement really means, how to recognize your child's emotional cues, and how to strengthen your connection through mindful, heart-centered awareness. Welcome to the third episode in the area of parenting presence, showing up with intention and intention, attunement, reading the Unspoken. What attunement really is. Attunement is the ability to sense your child's inner world, to notice what they feel beneath what they say or do. It's a little bit of a detectiveness with our kids, especially when they may not know what they're feeling or understand, and if they're not around us, like let's say they're in daycare or they're in school, we don't always know what happened. And so they're going to come home and show us, and we have to understand how to teach them the words to fully get it out and to know they have a safe spot to do so as well. So it's more than observation, it's empathy and motion. When your child sighs, avoids eye contact, or withdraws, attunement pauses to wonder what's happening inside them right now. It's about staying curious instead of corrective. You don't have to fix or have all the answers. You just have to notice. Your noticing says, "I'm paying attention to you," even when you don't have words. Here's an example. Your child snaps at you for no clear reason. Instead of reacting with, "Don't talk to me like that," you take a breath and say something else, like, "You sound upset. Did something happen today?" That's the part of parenting that's difficult, because when somebody reacts to us, we automatically want to react back. I like to tell clients, whether those adults or kids, that when somebody comes into a conversation and their tone is here, we're going to want to match it. We're going to be here, or we're going to go higher. And what's going to happen with the other person? Well, they're going to match it, or they're going to go higher. And as a parent, no matter what buttons our children are trying to press or whatever trigger we have, it is so important that we take a breath, maybe walk away for a minute if we need to, but that we respond with something like what was said. "You sound upset. Did something happen today?" That shift opens the door to connection instead of control. Here's a reflection prompt. When my child's behavior changes, do I rush to correct, or do I pause to understand? Listening beyond words. Children communicate emotionally long before they do verbally. That doesn't stop when they learn to speak. It just gets quieter. So attunement means paying attention to non-verbal cues. And a lot of times this means then that we have to stop, right? We have to pause. Even if we're distracted or have something else we have to get to, it's important that we teach them we can take time for this stuff. So body posture. Slumped shoulders may mean shame or sadness. Tone, short or flat responses can signal fatigue or disappointment. And energy, sudden withdrawal or agitation, often means something deeper than the surface issue. This kind of listening teaches your child you don't have to shout to act out for me to notice you. Because if you don't notice, they will shout, they will act out, they will do things that are inappropriate and will usually get a negative consequence from them. but that's their way of trying to get your attention. So it's important that we just stop and pay attention to them at first, so they don't have to feel like they need to escalate anything. Practice this once a day. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" try, "What did your heart feel most today?" Tired, excited, frustrated, peaceful? This helps your child connect language to emotion and teaches them that all feelings are welcomed. Attunement through energy and repair. You won't always get it right, and that's okay. Attunement isn't perfection, it's responsiveness. What matters most is your willingness to notice when you've missed your child and to come back. When you sense you've been distracted or misunderstood their mood, you can say, "I think I missed what you were feeling earlier. Can we try again?" And that kind of gentle repair restores trust and deepens connection. Again, all of these things are in these parenting videos are just items that we want as adults from other people. And so we just need to remember our kids want the same thing. They're just in a much smaller body and they're not cognitively developed enough a lot of the time to be able to maturely tell us what they need, and instead do so with some behaviors that aren't always fantastic. So your energy speaks louder than your words. And if your body is calm, your eyes are kind, your tone is soft, your child still feels seen, even in silence. Over time, this teaches emotional fluency. That love doesn't just listen to words, it listens to hearts. Here's a reflection prompt. What helps me stay curious when my child's emotions feel confusing or uncomfortable? So attunement is how we say, "I see you, I feel you, and you're safe to be you." You don't need perfect words, just soft eyes, slow breaths, and a curious heart. This week, practice noticing before reacting. When your child shows big emotion or sudden withdrawal, pause and ask yourself, what might their behavior be trying to tell me? Then journal on this reflection. What nonverbal cues does my child show me when they're needing connection? And how can I show attunement through my tone, my body, and my stillness? Next episode, we'll explore the presence blockers, the common distractions and emotional patterns that make it hard to stay fully with our children, and how to gently find our way back. Until then, remember, your presence doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be felt. Here's the comment section. Comment on anything in this video you'd like, anything on parenting and being present, or any parent wins or struggles you may have. And if you're having a hard time on knowing what to comment, choose one of the journal prompts and comment below. If this video resonated with you today, take a deep breath before you go. Let what you heard settle in. Know you are not alone on this journey, and you definitely don't have to do it all at once. If you're feeling like it, give this video a like so others may find it more easily. Share it with somebody who you think could benefit with it, and subscribe for new content of every week, of every day. And remember here, we do tiny steps, real talk, and honest healing. And here's some journals, children's book, and workbook that I've created to just go hand in hand with these videos, really to just increase healthy behaviors, decrease unhealthy behaviors, and perhaps make us aware of some things we aren't really aware of. And once again, I just want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I hope you have a great day.